Hey guys, what's up? It's the OliviaLou98 show. I'm Olivia, and so I'm in love with my Nintendo Switch. Like, really in love. So the Nintendo Switch is really small and light. Smaller and lighter than I expected. I was actually really shocked with how small it was when I took it out of the box. So to demonstrate how small it is, I have my falabadabbin, ding dong. I think it's I've got this mini backpack, okay? This is a small backpack, okay? It's small, really small. And I can fit the entire everything that you need from the Nintendo Switch in there. So I'm gonna take my Nintendo Switch, and then with the special edition of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you get this thing that looks like a Sheikah slate. Check out my review of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's coming out too. Okay, and then I put that in my Sheikah slate. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this in the laptop sleeve, even though, like, who the hell has a laptop this small? I guess it could also be like an iPad sleeve. So I got that in there. The dock. And the grip. There you have it. That's everything. That's literally everything. And there's plenty of room for an HDMI cord and for the power cable too. That's nuts! I really just want to emphasize how crazy small the Switch is. Here, I take these off, look. This is the console. That's it. This is tiny. It can fit in my little tiny hands, and it runs games beautifully, and it's this small. That's nuts! So there have been a lot of reports of hardware issues with the Nintendo Switch, like dead pixels on the screen, and the left Joy-Con disconnecting. I have to say, I've experienced none of those things. Now, I normally sit really close to my TV to play, bad vision, which probably makes my vision worse, honestly. But I decided to test it in pretty much every single configuration possible, and put a lot of things in front of it to interfere with the controllers, like my laptop. I generally have it right here next to my Wii and my Wii U. My PS4 is back at school, but I'm gonna test it with that too. Lots of cords around it. I did pretty much everything except for the aquarium that Nintendo said not to do. And it still worked. So I'm not experiencing any problems. I think the console is really high quality, really well built. I don't know if all those reviewers were just being drama queens, or maybe the first couple of units sent out were defective. I don't know, or maybe there's a lack of quality control, but I doubt it because Nintendo is really good quality control normally. So I don't really know what the deal is, but my Switch, and pretty much from everyone I know who got a Switch at launch, we're not experiencing any hardware issues. A couple little slowdowns in frame rate on TV mode with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but nothing game breaking. It's very little and it happens very rarely, and that's about it. Now, the biggest criticism of the Switch launch has been the launch lineup, which I get. There's really a few games, but if we compare it to the more robust launches of the Xbox One and the PS4, you'll see it's not as big of an issue as you'd think, because on the Xbox One and PS4, the games that came out for both launch was Call of Duty Ghosts, Assassin's Creed 4, and Battlefield 4. Call of Duty, all three of those games also came out on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC, and even Assassin's Creed 4 was on the Wii U. I actually played it on the Wii U, which is so weird, but I did. So those weren't exclusive to those next-gen consoles. Then the other games, I don't remember what came out for Xbox One, but for PS4, it was Knack and Killzone Shadowfall. Knack was Knack, and Killzone Shadowfall was not good either. And then there was that indie game Contrast, and that one didn't work. Oh yeah, speaking of didn't work, Battlefield 4 didn't work either. So Okay, compared to that, you've got all those games that are mediocre and come out on previous gen consoles, but you also get on this, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you're like, yeah, but The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out on the Wii U as well, which I said, yeah, probably, you should probably, if you have a Wii U, get it for the Wii U, but if you don't, if you're not one of the only 10 million people who bought a Wii U, like, I think a Switch is really worth it. Plus, I think it's great that you can take it anywhere, so it's almost a completely different experience from playing it on the Wii U, because you can bring this on an airplane. Your play session never has to stop unless you want it to stop, which I think is really great. The Nintendo Switch is an awesome console, and I really hope it catches on. So the Nintendo Switch is an awesome console, and I really hope it catches on. I love that I can play Zelda everywhere. I love that I don't have to compartmentalize portable gaming and console gaming. Now it's just gaming. The screen is really bright. It's a perfect resolution for gaming, and it even looks good playing outside in the sun, which you should know with any kind of portable device, that's a pretty amazing feat. I love the portable experience of this console. It does the thing that it stands out for its advertising so well. It does it really well. And I know, yes, we've had gaming laptops and pro tablets and things like that, but gaming laptops are big, okay? This is tiny. Gaming laptops are big, and I know from trying to play CSGO on airplanes that there's really nowhere to put your mouse. So this is a much easier solution. Plus, tablet games, on the other hand, suck. They're really bad. And a lot of them require an internet connection, and you know the Fly-Fi never works on an airplane. This, you could play a real, full console Nintendo game anywhere. That's just blowing my mind. I pretty much want to play everything on this, except for maybe some fighting games. I mean, I'm excited for Ultra Street Fighter 2, but if Injustice came out for this, I probably would still get it for the PS4, because the D-pad on this is bad. But I can also get the Pro Controller. And first-person shooters like Battlefield, I would still rather play on the PlayStation 4, but for kind of real single-player experiences, or even some multiplayer, like I'm excited for Splatoon 2, but something like Skyrim, which is coming out for the Switch, or now Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm really hoping comes out for the Switch. I'm willing to take that a little bit of a dip in quality to be able to never stop playing, to be able to play it anywhere, to be able to take it with me. That's so incredible. I'd love to have that for Red Dead Redemption 2. That's it for this episode. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Tumblr, and I will see you with my Breath of the Wild review.